Hey nesters, welcome back to Nesting Haven. Today on my channel I am sharing with you some vintage thrifted finds that I've come across through the past few months now. I haven't had as much luck at the thrift store, so I'm very thankful. I was out yard sailing for quite some time throughout the summer and was able to find things there mostly. So I did make this an open collaboration, so there should be other people participating. I'm not quite sure how many, but I will link a playlist in the description below. So be sure to check out everyone else's videos, and I am sure they found some really great things as well. So let's go ahead and get started, and I will show you the first thing I got. So at a yard sale, I found this adorable vintage planter here. See the planter part. It was only 25 cents. I still have the tag on it. And it is Napco and from Japan. So I thought it was really nice. It appears to be in great condition. The outfits are actually this kind of velvet material. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it does have some texture to it. So yeah, I thought that was super cute. I am a reseller if you're new to my channel. I do have an eBay and Etsy shop, which is linked below, but I more than likely am keeping that because I do decorate in vintage Christmas, and that's just super cute. I was excited when I found another vintage Christmas planter. This one's super adorable. You can see the planter part is there in the back of the chair. Santa's taking a nap. He's quite exhausted. It's possibly a mall Santa, and he has been dealing with children on his lap and taking photos all day, would be my best guess. I thought this was super adorable though. I've never come across these before. I've never seen it. It is a Japan piece. You can kind of see it's marked on the bottom there. I'm not sure the maker of it, however, but it is definitely an older piece, probably from around maybe the 1960s would be my guess. So super cute, and likely I'm keeping him as well. So how I like to decorate for Christmas is vintage and kind of crafty vintage items. So when I came across this at Goodwill, I was definitely going to pick it up. I need to re-glue it a little bit because the side is falling down, but someone made this out of those children's blocks, and they put some ribbon around the blocks here, different styles of ribbon. There's a little pom-pom and some jingle bells there. And yeah, so they spelled out Christmas Day. I liked the bright colors to it, and I thought it was really nice. So I think I might, if I can find one, I might replace this C because I don't like how it's darker than the rest of it. But other than that, it was really cute, and it's a good idea. You can definitely always use these for crafting. So if you guys like to craft, there's an idea for you. I paid $2 for that. Okay, so let's see what the next item will be. Let's go with this guy here. I found this, I believe this was at a town-wide yard sale, and it was at one of those kind of outdoor rummage sales. They had a lot of different things. It was a charity sale, and it was just tossed in a bag for one lump sum, so we'll just say I paid $1/4 for him. And he's this really pretty velvet style deer. He's in really nice condition. The only issue I really saw on him was he had a little bit of black up on his ear, but it's not that serious. And I liked his little necklace here. It is a nice little accent. It adds a nice little pop of whimsy and color to him. So I think he'll look really cute in my Christmas decor as well. So when I was thrifting at Goodwill one day, I looked in the Christmas section and I came across either Holland or Atlantic mold. These are not marked, so I can't quite remember what these come from. I think it's Atlantic or maybe Holland. I'm not quite sure. But these are vintage, and they are hand painted ceramic molds. I got the 2 camels. They also had the 3 wise men there. They didn't have Mary, Joseph, and Jesus, so I just felt weird grabbing just the 3 wise men with the camels, but I thought the camels were super cool, so I had to grab them. And they were only priced $1 a piece, and I likely got them for 75 cents a piece because I usually get the 25% discount on my discount card I have. But yeah, I thought these were painted really nicely, and I potentially might use these in my own decor, or I might resell them, but I just thought they were really neat and a really nice size. Also at Goodwill, I was surprised to see these. They are these little vintage crafting things that I like to make myself, not particularly the basket ones, but I like to make little vintage scenes and whatnot like this. So they had these 2 baskets. I'll take a close up here for you guys, but yeah, you can see all the little vintage plastic deer and snowmen and candy canes and such. And I just like how they are dainty and just kind of kitschy and fun. So this one here has the Santa and bear on it, and there's a little mouse. So I thought they were really cute, and they were only asking $1 a piece for them, so I think that was worth it. This next thing is probably from maybe around the 1980s, early 90s. It could be a little bit older, I'm not sure of the date, but I really like these. This is a Christmas card holder, and I like that it was a metal one. I've seen the kind of cheesy ones that are just like ribbon and stuff, and I don't know, I just think these ones look nicer. This does have some wear to it, so it obviously indicated that it was older, and just the style of the bow made me think it was like the 1980s, so we'll go with that. They had it priced $2. I potentially might keep this, but I'm leaning towards reselling it because I don't get a lot of Christmas cards. Also at Goodwill, I found these stained glass sun catchers, and I thought they were really adorable. You guys might have saw these in one of my thrift along with me's, but it's this one here with the snowmen and the kids, and then the carolers. They had another one at the store that day, but the paint was significantly worn off. These have a little bit of condition issues, but it's not bad overall, and they were just so nice. I could not leave them behind. I do think I'm going to resell these, and these will be up in my Etsy. I paid $1 a piece for them, and I probably will ask maybe about $22 to $25 for the set with free shipping. I almost forgot about this guy. At that same townwide yard sale, the one that I filled the bag up for like 10 bucks, I got this, and I mainly got it because it was so unusual. I've never seen a raccoon Christmas ornament before, let alone one on a reindeer, and bonus, it's a bell. So it's actually an ornament. It has the string on the top there, and I don't know, something about it I thought was super cute. I am going to resell this, and I don't know, maybe for $8, but I thought it was really funny, and I'm sure there's somebody out there that likes raccoons that will get a kick out of that too. I can't quite remember where I picked this up. I do believe it was a yard sale this summer. I don't see a price on it, so we'll just go with $1. I don't usually pay too much at yard sales for things, but this is really beautifully done canvas piece, and they did a nice job. I like that it has 4 different sceneries in the presents shaped canvas, and then it has the little bow on top, and there's even some detailing up there. It looks like at some point someone was putting this in a craft fair or something, and they only were asking $4. I don't believe this was at the yard sale. I don't think I paid $4 for it. It doesn't seem like I would have. I mean, it's nice enough, and I potentially would have. I just don't feel like I did though. But I kind of like it. This one maybe going up in Etsy. I haven't decided yet. I still haven't got all my Christmas stuff out, so once I get decorated, I will know then. So if you guys happen to be interested in anything, definitely let me know in the comments below. You know, it will kind of twist my arm a little bit and potentially motivate me to list it on Etsy. Okay, so this guy here was another Goodwill find. I still have the sticker on the bottom, that's helpful. I paid $3.75 for him. He is a hand-painted mold. I absolutely love the Santas. I like that he has the glitter on him. And I have several of these in my collection, but I still think I'm going to keep him as well. I like to collect the vintage Santas, and he's just so jolly and well painted. I likely am going to put a bottle brush tree or something along that line in his, I was gonna say candy sack, what is it, a toy sack? And yeah, so I'll think of something to do there, but I thought he was super cute. I love the size of him. He's not too big, but you know, he's bigger than the little teeny knickknacks that I usually get, so I think he's pretty cool there and really well painted. I found these neat ornaments at Goodwill. They're in a grab bag marked $1, so I probably paid 75 cents for them. There are 3 inside, and you kind of can see how they are these bright rainbow style colors. And they definitely look on the vintage side to me, probably from around the 70s or 80s. They are a handcrafted piece. The pipe cleaner on it is it just looks older. You see that? It's a very thin styled one. I feel like the ones they make today are very thick. So it just seems like it's probably from around the 1970s. But I absolutely thought they were so beautiful. And they are a little bit larger than what I usually put on my tree. So I might potentially resell these. But I'm going to definitely try them on my tree first because I really like them. They're super pretty. And then at a different town-wide, I had gone yard selling the entire day, and this was one of the last ones I went to, and she was getting ready to close. She originally had, I believe, 50 cents a piece for each ornament, and then when I happened upon it and I knew she was getting ready to close, I saw the majority of the ones in the box were vintage ornaments that I was interested in. So I just asked her how much for the entire box, and I had taken a few out that I wasn't really interested in anyways, and she told me just $1. So she was ready for closing time and I was happy with $1. I might have actually shared this on my Instagram, so if they look a little familiar, they are from way earlier in the summer, probably around July. But I will hold a few up here and then I'll probably just show you most of them in a B-reel. They had these little adorable angels like this with the gold wings on them. You can tell they're super old, probably from, I don't know, maybe the 50s, 60s. They're a little bit dingy, but it doesn't really bother me. It just shows the age of it, right? So we got that one, and then there's several of these little Santas, like this guy here. I really like him. And let's see, they have some of the wooden ones. Are there more felted ones? Okay, so I gotta be careful. Frosty's head's a little wobbly. So they got the snowman there. As you can see, there's several of those. I was very happy that I was able to pick up so many. Those are gonna look great on my Christmas tree. That is the thing with reselling. There's certain things I have a hard time reselling, and vintage Christmas is one of those things. So if you ever see vintage Christmas in my Etsy shop or eBay, know it was a struggle for me to let it go. Now, these are a little bit dirty. They also had these here. They are a glass, and is it hand painted? I think it's just like a transferware, but it has this cute little girl on this one. And then it has, what is this? So we have Santa Claus there. And we have a candle. They're very pretty background. This one is the candy canes. And then there is a mouse. I'm not that into the mice, so I might go ahead and resell him. Or I might resell the whole lot. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with those yet, but I thought they were super cute and they were in the box, so I definitely left those in there. And then she had a few of the wooden style ornaments that I like. These are from Jasco, made in Taiwan. So I believe a lot of times when I see them made in Taiwan, it's usually from around the 1980s. So I got this guy here. I guess it's a Santa. And then we also have, I don't know if this is supposed to be a clown. I think it's supposed to be a clown. He's on a little unicycle there, having fun. And then we have a toy soldier. And what else? We got, I think it's another soldier sitting on a bell. So he's kind of cute. I like these older wooden ornaments, and they're kind of hard for me to find intact a lot of times. Yeah, I can see the soldier's arm's been re-glued actually, but a lot of times it's not even that. Their arm's completely gone and you never can find it again, or there's some kind of damage, but those ones all seem to be in pretty good shape. I did find a couple more wooden ornaments at Goodwill. This one was really adorable. I don't feel like I would use it as an ornament. It does have a string, so you could, but it's a little seesaw, teeter-totter thing. I thought that was adorable. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and do that to it, but it's nice to know that it can do it. It's really fun. Now, it was marked $1. I probably paid 75 cents for it, but yeah, that was just too cute not to get, right? This is the other one I picked up at Goodwill, also for 75 cents. It's a Santa on a ladder, and he's holding a star. I have picked up this Santa before with the star, and it's been broken. It was in one of those grab bags, so I kind of recognized him. So it was nice that I got him in his original state climbing the ladder. I wasn't quite sure what was up with him before because he was kind of leaning back and stuff, but now you can tell he was kind of glued to the ladder. So I thought that one was fun as well. I did pick up a couple of little golden books at that town-wide mega yard sale that I have yet to share. But they had 2 huge tents filled with books, and I was there looking through books for like 2 hours. It was crazy, and it was so hot that day, and we've come a long ways from there. Now it's like, I don't know, 20 degrees outside. The first one I picked up here is The Night Before Christmas with Santa on the front. It's a really nice graphic. I believe this one was from 1970 something, but I love the imagery in the little golden books. This one is the 29th printing from 1974, so quite old, even though it is 1974, the book itself is very, very old. And then we also picked up the 12 Days of Christmas, which is nice. I've never seen this one before. I believe it's from the 70s as well, but my youngest is really getting into that song this year, and he only sings the 5 golden rings. Like, he only sings that part. He loves it every time though. Nope, this is actually from 1983, so still vintage, but it's really cute. I like how the graphics are kind of muted in color, and it really feels like winter, right? So I thought that was really cute. And I paid next to nothing for those. I would say maybe even a nickel a piece. This I got at a yard sale. I believe it was 10 cents this summer, and it's actually a pillowcase. It's kind of an odd shape though. I feel like it's something that I would have to make a pillow for to use, so it might be something I resell, but I couldn't not get it. Let's see if I can hold it up better. So you can see him here. Santa's coming out of the chimney, and then it has a bunch of kind of presents on the majority of it, but it was so adorable. And you see how it's kind of a skinnier size. I don't know if a standard pillow will fit in it. I've got to try it, and if it does, I will probably keep it. If not, I'm not really going to mess with it, and I likely will just resell it. So I don't know. I don't know if I really need it anyways. Between my dogs and my kids, the pillows always end up on the floor. So maybe I should just list it and let someone else that can keep it nice enjoy it. At Goodwill, I found these 2 poinsettias, I believe, style glasses, and they were really stunning. I would say these are probably from around the 1970s or early 80s, and they only had marked $1 a piece. I likely paid 75 cents for them. I will be selling these up in my Etsy store. I probably can get about 18 to 22 with free shipping from. So if you guys have been thrifting for vintage Christmas or just Christmas items in general, you'll have to let me know in the comments how your thrift stores are during the actual season, because I've been going lately and I haven't been seeing a whole lot of anything. The shelves have been pretty bare, but I am the type of person that shops for Christmas year round, and my Goodwill had a lot this summer, and I feel like they price things better that are off season, right? I just think that is the way for most things. So I got an excellent deal on these vintage glasses here. It had the price of $3 for the complete set, and they had, let me see, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so there's 12 glasses total in the set that I got for $3, and that was a steal. I believe these are put out by Libby. I will be listing it in the complete set. I feel like it's nice to be able to have matching glasses for a family of 12. I know as you get older, your family gets bigger and bigger, and it gets a little harder to find the extra glasses that you need when you want them to match. This I had picked up at Goodwill a good bit ago as well. And in my mind, I thought it was Christmas, so I kind of stowed it away for a bit, and I was like, I'll just deal with it when it comes closer to Christmas time. But looking at it now, I'm not sure if it's technically Christmas. I think I originally thought so just because he was wearing the green and red, and it looked very festive and Christmassy to me at the time. I'm not quite sure if it is considered Christmas, but we'll roll with it. This is vintage. It is stamped on the bottom from 1983, put out by Midwest Importers of Canning Falls. And yeah, so there's 2 stamps on there, the Midwest Importers. This is a nesting set, and it's this really beautiful wooden hat box style containers, and I thought this would be nice for someone to get and use for containers for gifts. So you can see it nests down through. I believe there's one other one inside here. It's just the 3 of them, so they're all hand painted on the top and have a little bit of a different style, but is the same characters in all of them. So I thought it was super cute. And yeah, see, that one looks Christmassy. He's playing a drum, right? I think they're Christmas. I will be listing these up in my Etsy store, and we'll see how they do. I have to see if I can find some comps on them. I'm not quite familiar with what these might go for. So I am saving the best item I picked up for last, but I just want to talk to you guys real quick and let you know I am offering a 15% off discount code in my description menu below. If you guys see anything you liked here today, or I might have other things in my Etsy shop you might be interested in, you can definitely plug that in and save a little bit of money. I am listing it in honor of Small Business Saturday, and I am running it through Cyber Monday, so it's just a 3-day sale. And yeah, be sure to support your local businesses and small businesses. Go out on Small Business Saturday and definitely support them. They're the ones that are going to do the happy dance, right? And don't be afraid to buy secondhand items. A lot of people really appreciate them, maybe even appreciate them more. You're saving the environment by recycling and reusing, and there's just a certain charm you get from vintage things that you can't get today. So yeah, let's go ahead and show you the last item I picked up. Isn't this great? This is a vintage Union Blue mold. It's a Santa head. It goes on the wall. You can have the light in here. And I paid $3 for this at Goodwill. Can you believe it? I thought he was so cute, and I didn't think I'd be able to find a blow mold this year, and I did. So I was super happy to get him. He was definitely my favorite find of this haul. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to hit that like if you did, and hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Check out the link below of the playlist of all the other participants, everyone that participated. I am looking forward to watching your videos, and thank you for joining in on the fun. And I hope you guys all have a happy holiday season, and yeah, God bless.